Hi, it's 40 degrees outside in Sydney today, so I've come inside and I'm just setting up something that I haven't done for a long time, and a girlfriend suggested that I enter the Gallipoli Art Prize. Now that is based on Gallipoli in the war, and it has that connotation, genre, whatever. So I did this years ago, and I'll show you, I'll put a better picture of it. Now I love it, and I don't know how I did it, and I would like to probably do a better version of it. So hang on, let me just get it for you. So here it is. All right, now I just love how it evolved. It's got the man on the horseback, it's got the cut in pieces of look, there's a fish, a dead animal, like I think a horse or a cow. It's got the bird, like the vulture. It's got the horse. I just love it. And it's even got an owl. How I did it, I don't know. So what I'd like to do, what I'd like to do is I'm going to use materials I haven't used for ages, and I'm going to see if I can reinvent it instead of, oh shit, I don't know how I did that, to, okay, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it in a controlled manner. So I'm going to set it up. I've got inks, washes, some acrylic paint, got glue, and I've got some scrap collage, and I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to put you on, you can watch it, and if it works out all right, I'll put it on YouTube. If it does, it looks like crap, then you're not going to see it, so it doesn't really matter. So starting out, as I say, I haven't done this for years. I've been so embroiled in oil paint and acrylic. So this is a collage paper on really nice old rice paper, and I've monoprinted that, and I really love the effects it has. And so while I won't always use the whole piece, I use them as a scrap. So I do notice in that original one that I had, it actually has different pieces of collage underneath. So I'm going to whack that on. I'm going to do some stick and ink drawing because I've got some inks, and I'm going to try to be controlled but loose. Sounds like my sex life, actually. So, all right, let me just get myself sorted. Okay, so I just went out to the studio and got spray water, and that's to do that because it's a bit hot today. And I'm going to, and also some oil pastels. See how beautifully I keep them? Oh God, that's the wrong one. Anyway, oh, and candles. So anyway, so the spray water, when I use the PVA glue, it's too thick as it is like that. So I just do a little bit of a spray, not too much water, and mix it around. Clean brush is good, even though it's hard to find. And I'm just going to apply the glue on the back of the collage. Now when I do that, I go right to the edge. Everyone fails this part. See, I should do this in a workshop, but I've forgotten how to do it. How can I get people to pay for a workshop when I've forgotten how to do it? So, and also I'm lazy. Need the money, but lazy. Okay, a lot going on. All right, so I'm just going to plonk that anywhere. See, it doesn't matter where. If you think too much, it looks contrived. You try too hard, you stick your tongue out. Now, if the glue's too thick, it will be really hard to spread, and you make sure the crucial thing, a couple of creases does not matter, but what's crucial is the no bubbles, because once you get the bubbles, you have to camouflage it, and then you have to use lots of thick paint, and it's all too hard. So just get it right in the first place. So as I say, PVA glue, this one, let's use a wood glue from Bunnings, for those of you overseas, that's from anywhere, and take it right out using a spray of water to make it nice and sloppy. And this is first part of doing anything, one of my preparing, and if you don't do it right, you're basically making it hard for yourself for the rest of the time. So take it right out to the edges. I'm not thinking, I'm just plonking. I'm a plonker. So there you go. No bubbles, please. In saying that, I'll probably have a bubble, and creases are okay. That's why the rice bubble is paper. Oh, rice bubbles. Rice paper is so good. It is so easy. It'll crease rather than bubble and stuff like that. So anyway, that's your first lesson on how to glue. Riveting stuff. And I missed this bit here. If you miss a bit, it's sticking up, looks like crap, don't do it. Make sure it's properly glued. And I don't mind doing the glue on the top. And also when you put the glue on, I drip some, because that is then creating a resist, because it's a plastic on top of the paper. So I don't mind if it's just anywhere, because it'll just add another dimension to the masterpiece. Okay, so I've been out to the outside into the hot, and I've got a couple of sticks. Now, I had some fabulous sticks. I don't know where they've gone. Stole them. Anyway, so a nice stick, a little bit movey, so that it moves a bit. If it's hard like a paintbrush, you may as well use the back of the end of a paintbrush. And I quite like it when it moves like that. And little branch ones are cute too. Anyway, so I'm going to use pigmented permanent waterproof ink, Art Spectrum. Okay, and I'm just going to put that in a little bowl. Normal people would wait for this to dry or put it outside in a 40-degree heat. Now it's slopped all over the bloody table. Anyway. Get it later. Look. Ah, a rag would be good. Here we go. Texture. Collage. Okay. So, what am I going to do? I'm just going to get the form in. The reason I don't like that particular painting is the guy's too thin. It doesn't have an arm. And the horse looks a bit emaciated, but I do like that fact. I mean, there's so many things I love about it, but there's a few things. Could I alter that one? Yeah, I could. But I've got nothing else to do on a 40-degree day. Have I mentioned that? In Sydney today. Okay, I'm just going to do some stick and ink, so stay with me. I'm just going to do some paint for no other reason. I don't know what else I'm doing. So I'm just going to put some paint on and come in. I can cut back. I do love the greys, but anyway, I've got a this is transparent Venetian red. I don't know why, but I think it's just a bit moody, and I'm thinking I might do Payne's grey and the red, and that means it's quite moody. I'll just put that in a container here together. Oh yeah, that's a really nice dark, moody dark. And I'm going to, I have no idea. I'm just figuring it's going to be quite dark here. And under the horsey. And I'm going to go right to the edge and go paint on my table. Don't tell David. Anyway, so I'm just going to block in. And this is when I can do the horse's leg. Needs to be a little bit more, it's not sticks. And see, it's also resisting while I wear that PVA glue, because it's a transparent, which is quite nice. I need to make that horse's leg a bit more like a horse's leg. Anyway, this is all part of putting it all down, and then you get rid of it, and then you cut in, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know why I'm fart-assing around. I'll put it on fast. Okay. So when you start a painting, you've got this white sheet of paper, you don't know where to start. And then when you start slopping all the crap on it, then you can start relaxing, okay? So I've decided that the horse needs to be going along here, not the arse of it down here. So I've got rid of that. So I'm going to make him a rider that's going, I quite like, see the best thing about, that's dry brushing and the red and all that stuff and the stickening. See how you're leaving bits and the white, you can create a whole new image. Anyway, so I'm going to wait a little minute while it dries, and then I'm going to put the ink on. That's only because the tripod was there. But yeah, I'm going to redraw it and then find some things and then cut back in, but it's better. It's messy, but it's better, and I got rid of the horse's bottom there because it looked ridiculous.